Imagine. It's 1995 in Mankato, Minnesota. You are 16 years old with a driver's license. Your friends want to go to the mall. Where do you go? Belmar? You kidding? That's a strip mall off the hallway. Madison East? I went there as a kid, but all the good stores left and it's old looking. Mankato Mall? Their arcade had some cool games as a kid, but are they even open? Let's go to that new mall. You know, the good one that, that has like, stores and stuff and a food court. Yeah, River Hills Mall. And we can go see that new Kevin Smith movie too. Hi everyone, this is Brandon. Please join me on a tour of the very lively mall in Mankato, Minnesota, River Hills Mall. Oh, before we get any further, I wanted to share that I had a great lunch from Massad's. Even though Minnesotans could eat inside, I still took my Euro wrap and fries to my car. 3 weeks later, people were no longer allowed to eat inside of malls. As of the release of this video, Minnesotans can eat indoors again at limited capacity. Okay, back to it. If you have been following my channel, you may know that this is the big one that I've been leading up to. It is the final Mankato Mall of the 4 that I visited on Halloween 2020. General Growth Properties, now called GGP, built the mall, which opened in 1991. Original anchors included JCPenney's, Herberger's, and Target. Sears moved from Madison East Center in 1996 to become its 4th anchor. River Hills Mall pulled stores from the other smaller malls in the area. It is less than 2 miles away from both Madison East Center and Belmar Center. GGP sold the mall to Toronto-based Brookfield Asset Management in 2018, the same year Herberger's closed, and the year after Sears closed. I threw in the bit of being a 1990s teenager at the beginning of the video to let people know that I'm not bashing the other malls in Mankato. I really love those malls, but if you are not a fan of dead malls or someone with happy memories of those malls, you probably have seen them as eyesores. It is great what the current owners are doing to keep them alive as mixed-use complexes. I think the mid-2010s remodel to the southern side of Madison East Center and its mid-2020 addition make the mall more inviting. And honestly, if I lived in Mankato, I could see myself attending performances at the Playhouse in Mankato Place. Here we have Hallmark, another former Madison East Center tenant. I have to say, I used to have no interest in visiting lively malls other than for exercise. However, after filming, researching, and editing several dead malls, it's refreshing and satisfying to see these stores still open here, where in other malls it's always been a bit sad to say, hey, this empty pit of darkness was once a thriving store. C'est la vie. All of the Herbergers have come and gone. That's life. Speaking of empty pits of darkness, it is nice to see that the River Hill Mall's owners took the effort to put up artwork over the boarded off Sears and Herbergers. Honestly, nothing gives me the willies more than giant, dark, cavernous former retail spaces. I do enjoy dead malls, but it just creeps me out a little bit. I think leaving the spaces visible to the public ruins the shopping experience, but if a management company can't afford to or just doesn't care to, they're not going to bother putting up walls, much less decorate them. Scheels was another Madison East Center tenant. This location is not its first home in River Hills Mall. The store used to be located where Barnes & Noble is now. In 2006, Scheels had outgrown its space, so they moved across the hallway into a brand new 2-story building. This is my 12th video on my channel, but the first one that I filmed with an escalator. I still have yet to film a full multi-level mall. There are a couple of super regional malls in the Twin Cities that aren't doing so well, so I do plan to hit them up. Oh man, I feel like a kid doing this. Up the escalator, down the stairs. Since I'm acting like a kid, let's hit the arcade. Maurice's was another Madison East Center tenant. Movie theaters were shut down across all of Minnesota in the middle of November 2020 in an attempt to stop the spread of COVID-19. Theaters were opened again in January 2021. Thank you for taking this tour with me of River Hills Mall in Mankato, Minnesota. If you have not watched my other Mankato videos, be sure to check them out. I hope you have a good day. Take care.